Imagine a continent larger than Europe, covered in ice up to 3 miles thick. A frozen wasteland where temperatures plummet to minus 128 degrees Fahrenheit and hurricane-force winds howl across barren landscapes. This is Antarctica, our planet's last great wilderness and a land of extremes. For centuries, Antarctica remained untouched by humans, a blank spot on the map. But in the last 200 years, intrepid explorers and scientists have slowly begun to peel back the icy veil, uncovering astonishing discoveries that challenge everything we thought we knew about this enigmatic continent. What secrets lie buried beneath Antarctica's frozen surface? What mysteries are concealed by its vast ice sheets? And could the discoveries being made there rewrite human history as we know it? Join us on an epic journey to the bottom of the world as we explore the shocking finds and baffling anomalies emerging from Earth's last great frontier. Our story begins over 170 million years ago, when Antarctica was part of the supercontinent Gondwana. Back then, this landmass teemed with life. Lush forests, flowing rivers, and diverse wildlife, including dinosaurs. But around 25 million years ago, Antarctica began to split from the other continents and drift southward. As it became increasingly isolated at the South Pole, ice sheets formed and expanded. Life retreated. The once verdant landscape was buried under miles of ice and snow. Or was it? Recent discoveries suggest that beneath Antarctica's frozen exterior, remnants of that ancient world may still exist, preserved like insects in amber. In 2019, researchers drilling through the ice in West Antarctica hit upon something extraordinary. Nearly a mile down, they found the remains of a temperate rainforest, dating back 90 million years. The sediment cores they extracted contained fossil roots, pollen, and spores from an ancient network of rivers and swamps. Chemical analysis revealed average temperatures of 53 degrees Fahrenheit and rainfall, similar to that of modern-day Wales. Project leader Professor Tina van de Vliert said, "The preservation of this 90-million-year-old forest is exceptional, but even more surprising is the world it reveals." Even during months of darkness, swampy temperate rainforests were able to grow close to the South Pole. This wasn't an isolated incident. Similar finds have been made across the continent, painting a picture of a long-lost greenhouse Antarctica. But could evidence of more recent life also exist beneath the ice? Some researchers believe so. A civilization frozen in time? In 1929, Admiral Richard E. Byrd led an expedition to Antarctica. Upon his return, he made a shocking claim that he had discovered evidence of an ancient lost civilization buried under the ice. According to Byrd's suppressed diary entries, his team stumbled upon an immense artifact protruding from the ice, a structure he believed to be thousands of years old. He described vast tunnels and chambers filled with strange hieroglyphs and technology beyond anything known at the time. For decades, Byrd's claims were dismissed as fantasy. But recent satellite imagery and geological surveys have revealed anomalies that some say corroborate his account. In 2016, satellite scans identified a massive, geometrically perfect pyramid structure in eastern Antarctica. Its location and proportions mirror those of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Similar pyramid-like formations have since been spotted across the continent. Meanwhile, ground-penetrating radar has detected the outlines of what appear to be buried cities and extensive tunnel networks beneath the ice in several locations. Could these be the remnants of an advanced prehistoric civilization? A handful of fringe researchers think so. They point to ancient maps like the Piri Reis map of 1513, which seems to depict an ice-free Antarctic coastline in striking detail. This has led to speculation that Antarctica may have been home to a technologically advanced society over 12,000 years ago, before the end of the last ice age. Mainstream scientists remain deeply skeptical of such claims, but even they admit that our understanding of Antarctica's past is far from complete. As the ice continues to melt and new areas become accessible, who knows what further mysteries may be revealed? If the idea of lost civilization seems far-fetched, consider this. We now know that life exists in the most extreme and unexpected places, beneath Antarctica's ice. In the 1970s, scientists discovered a network of over 400 subglacial lakes buried thousands of feet below Antarctica's surface. The largest, Lake Vostok, is the size of Lake Ontario and has been isolated from the outside world for up to 25 million years. For decades, researchers wondered if anything could possibly survive in these buried lakes. In 2013, they got their answer when samples from Lake Vostok were found to contain DNA from over 3,500 species, including some completely new to science. Even more incredibly, in 2019, scientists drilling into Lake Mercer, a much smaller subglacial lake, discovered the preserved remains of tiny animals called tardigrades. These microscopic creatures are known for their ability to survive extreme conditions, but finding them alive after potentially millions of years trapped under the ice was unprecedented. Lead researcher Dr. John Priscu said, "This is really going to change our view of the continent. There might be all kinds of life under there that we don't even know about yet." Indeed, with each new subglacial expedition, researchers are finding increasingly complex ecosystems. Microbial communities thrive in pitch darkness, deriving energy from minerals in the bedrock. Strange crustaceans and fish have been glimpsed by underwater robots. There are even hints of plants and fungi. This hidden biosphere may cover up to 40% of the continent's total area. And it's not just in the lakes. Entire mountain ranges and valleys exist beneath the ice, home to who knows what undiscovered species. As climate change causes Antarctica's glaciers to retreat, more of this subglacial world is being exposed for the first time in millions of years. What other biological marvels might soon come to light? Antarctica's ice sheets don't just preserve life, they also record Earth's climate history like no other place on the planet. By drilling ice cores and analyzing the trapped air bubbles and chemical isotopes within, scientists can peer back in time hundreds of thousands of years. What they're finding is evidence of sudden, dramatic climate shifts that reshape the entire planet. Around 12,800 years ago, at the end of the last ice age, something catastrophic happened. In the space of just a few years, global temperatures plummeted, throwing Earth back into a mini ice age that lasted over 1,000 years. This event, known as the Younger Dryas, coincides with the disappearance of many large animal species and the collapse of the Clovis culture in North America. But what caused it? Some researchers believe the culprit was a massive comet impact, and they say the proof is hidden in Antarctica's ice. In 2013, a team led by Dr. Alan West claimed to have found a thin layer of platinum-rich dust in ice cores dating to exactly 12,800 years ago. They argue this platinum spike could only have come from the explosion of a 2-kilometer-wide comet over North America. While many scientists remain unconvinced, the discovery has reignited debate about cosmic impacts and their role in Earth's history. Could similar evidence of other cataclysmic events be locked away in Antarctica's icy archives? Perhaps the greatest mystery surrounding Antarctica is how it came to exist at all. You see, according to our current understanding of plate tectonics, Antarctica simply shouldn't be there. The continent sits atop a massive chunk of crust known as the Antarctic plate. But unlike other continents, which are constantly in motion, the Antarctic plate appears to have remained stationary for over 100 million years. This violates everything we thought we knew about plate tectonics. It suggests that some unknown force is anchoring Antarctica in place, counteracting the powerful convection currents in Earth's mantle that drive continental drift. In 2019, a team of researchers may have finally solved this puzzle. Using satellite data and computer modeling, they discovered a previously unknown mantle conveyor belt flowing beneath Antarctica. This conveyor creates a unique circulation pattern that effectively pins the Antarctic plate in place. It also explains another anomaly: why the seafloor around Antarctica is shallower than it should be given its age. Lead author Dr. Tobias Keller said, "This is a paradigm shift in our understanding of plate tectonics. It shows that the deep Earth is even more dynamic than we thought, with consequences for everything from climate to the formation of mountains and oceans." The discovery could have major implications for climate modeling and our ability to predict future sea level rise as Antarctica's ice sheets melt. It also raises new questions about the continent's geological history and what other surprises might be lurking beneath its frozen surface. We've covered some pretty mind-bending discoveries, but perhaps the strangest of all are the persistent rumors of anomalous phenomena in Antarctica's skies and beneath its ice. For decades, military personnel, scientists, and civilian contractors working in Antarctica have reported bizarre sightings, glowing orbs of light that defy explanation, vast geometric structures that appear and disappear, even claims of encounters with non-human entities. In 2012, a team of American and Russian scientists allegedly discovered a magnetic anomaly beneath the ice near Lake Vostok. Some fringe researchers claim this is evidence of an ancient alien base or interdimensional portal. While such assertions are dismissed by mainstream science, the U.S. military has shown surprising interest in Antarctica's alleged paranormal hotspots. In 2019, leaked documents revealed that the Pentagon had been secretly funding research into exotic propulsion and space-time modification based on phenomena observed in Antarctica. What are we to make of all this? Are these just tall tales and conspiracy theories? Or could there be more to Antarctica's mysteries than meets the eye? As we've seen, Antarctica is a land of extremes and contradictions. A frozen desert that was once a lush paradise, a lifeless wasteland teeming with hidden ecosystems, an immovable continent that shouldn't exist. With every new expedition and technological breakthrough, we peel back another layer of Antarctica's icy secrets. But for every mystery solved, a dozen new questions emerge. What other marvels lie buried beneath miles of ancient ice? What forgotten chapters of Earth's history are waiting to be uncovered? And how will the inevitable changes wrought by a warming climate transform this last great wilderness? One thing is certain: Antarctica will continue to surprise and challenge us for generations to come. As the continent's ice slowly retreats, exposing land unseen by human eyes for millions of years, who knows what staggering discoveries await? The bottom of the world may just hold the keys to understanding our planet's past and glimpsing its possible futures. Antarctica's greatest mysteries are still waiting to be revealed. The truth is out there, beneath the ice,